The brand new DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has just launched, and I decided to do a shiny only playthrough of the game. With new and returning Pokemon appearing in the new region of Kitakami, it's time to see what it has in store for us. This is the Teal mask, but I can only use shinies. Before we begin, I needed to start a shiny Pokemon. A shiny that I can take into the region with me before I even start shiny hunting. And there was one new Pokemon that I had my eye on, Diplin, the new evolution of Applin. So I needed a shiny Applin, and thanks to my Twitch chat, they taught me a nice and easy way to hunt it. So off we went to Tagtree Thicket to find ourselves a nice green shiny apple. Wait, that's green! That's green! Is that it already? Okay, how do I get it? How do I get it? It's green, man. Yes. Green apple. Just ram into the tree. My controller keeps disconnecting, dude. This is not the time. Yeah. There it is. The method works. Hey. Critical capture. So now that I had shiny Applin, and I spent the day before grinding Herba Mystica for shiny hunting, it was time to start the DLC. As I loaded into the game, I was immediately met with a phone call on my Rotom phone. It was Jacques. Jacques said that the yearly field trip was about to start, and he needed me to go meet him at the school. Before heading back, we grabbed shiny Applin and we named him. We named him Dipsy after the green Teletubby, due to it sharing a similar name and colour to Diplin, and certain physical features as well. It was time to head to the school. Once we got there, we were met by a new face, Briar. Briar was here to meet me and the other students who had been chosen to go on the field trip. Jacques came over and they casually name dropped the Unova region, being the place that the second DLC is going to take place. Then they told me that the region we are heading to is called Kitakami. I was told not to worry about telling my mother in the game, as they had already had to sign the permission slip that parents needed to sign for the kids to be able to go. So I guess now we know why Arvin isn't going. Now, because I've already finished Pokemon Scarlet, it meant that the DLC would already be scaled to where I'm currently at in the game. So all the Pokemon are going to be level 60 plus. So we gave some rare candies to my shiny Applin to make sure it was ready to battle. Afterwards, Briar asked us about the Scarlet book, and she started to read a passage about the disc Pokemon, Terrapoggers. After reading the book, the old gang had showed up. The gang's all here. Yes, the gang we've come to know and love. Brittany, Tony and Bert. Look at them. Never met them before in my life. Who are they?
Tony and Bert.
So off we went to a brand new region, and the Teal Mask DLC had begun. The hidden treasure of Area Zero, which is the friends we made along the way. Once though, we arrived at a bus stop, and the start of Kitakami was introduced to us. Our shiny-only adventure begins. Now let me explain how I will be shiny hunting for this playthrough. The new region is about 25% the size of Paldea, and has certain areas of the map written in white text to discover. I will be shiny hunting a Pokemon in every new area of this region while playing through the story. The second rule is that the Pokemon I hunt have to be brand new to this DLC, as you can still find some Pokemon from the base game of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet here. So with the bus stop being the first official place of the region, it was time to see what Pokemon were around. In this first area, we had a choice of Poochyena and Cutiefly, and my Twitch chat voted Poochyena. So we made a dark type sandwich and hunted for it. With it being shiny only, it was probably going to take a while. Oh, there it is! Timer, 28 minutes left, so that's less than 2 minutes on the sandwich. Hooray! My first shiny of the DLC. That was so fast, holy! Level 55. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Yes. So, anyone got any cool dog names? Also, is it marked? Imagine, oh my god, imagine my first one has the Destiny mark. Oh my god. Oh, let's go! Yes, dude! The Destiny mark!
Amazing!
Yes! The first one as well, yo! So one thing I forgot to mention was that the DLC actually came out on my birthday, meaning that I could get the Destiny mark on a shiny Pokemon, which this Poochyena actually had. Insane. In less than 2 minutes to find as well, the luck was unreal. We named it Shenzi after one of the hyenas from The Lion King and moved on with the story. We were then introduced to the two main characters of this new DLC, brother and sister Carmine and Kieran, who were native to the region of Kitakami. Carmine was the older sister who seemed a bit of a bitch, and Kieran was the younger brother who was pretty shy, and Carmine challenged me to a battle. A perfect time for me to show off my new shinies, and she's actually destroyed me, and you cannot retake the battle. After the battle, the caretaker came out to see what all the noise was about, and Carmine and Kieran ran for it. After that loss, it was time to make my Pokemon even stronger, so we evolved Shenzi into a Mighty Enna, which looked amazing. We were brought to Kitakami Hall with all the other students, and told that this is where we'll be resting, so off we went to go to the next day. The next morning, we were met outside by everyone, and told to find 3 important signboards in the area. We were given a selfie stick and told to mingle with the other characters. After speaking to Carmine and Kieran again, Kieran now wanted to battle us. A perfect time for me to prove myself with my Pokemon being stronger now, and we've lost. Again. So it was clear that I needed to train, get a stronger Pokemon, and add more shinies to the team. So we started to explore Kitakami, and after not too long I came across a little shop that sold syrupy apples in Mossfell Confluence. So now it was time to evolve Dipsy. Yeah, syrupy apple, alright. Here's our next evolution. This is the first time seeing shiny Diplin. Let's go. Dipsy is evolving.
Bye, Dipsy.
Yeah.
He's so
Oh, it looks so
cool.
cool, dude. It's full on Dipsy now. Dipsy the Dipling was here, one of the newest shinies a part of the DLC, resembling a caramel apple. But now, I wanted more shiny Pokemon, and luckily, this area was home to another new Pokemon, Poltergeist. It lives near Bamboo anywhere on the island, so we made a ghost-type sandwich and started our hunt for the new T Pokemon. And after not too long at all... I don't know. Is that different? Is that different? Or am I going crazy? I feel like that looks different. Let's go! I noticed it! Yes! Hell yeah, dude! Poltergeist! Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Because I don't want to do too... I guess if I Thunderfang it for now, maybe get the paralysis as well if I'm lucky. I got the flinch. Let's do one more. Come on, paralysis. It knows Leaf Storm, yo. See, this is what I'm scared of, it being better than my Pokemon. I'm fine for now because I can just revive after this. Come on, Ultra Ball.
That's amazing.
Yes, dude, let's go! I know exactly what I'm calling it.
What are you gonna call him?
One second, let me write it down first.
For God's sake.
You can't, that's not a sick
It's
name.
really good.
We named it PGG Tips after the brand of tea here in the UK, PG Tips. And with me being PGG, it was the perfect name for our little friend here. Now, I cannot tell you how lucky I was with this shiny Pokemon, because one of its moves was Memento. For those unfamiliar with this move, the Pokemon that uses it makes itself thin in order to drop your attack and special attack. So yeah, if it had hit this move during the battle, it would have been my first shiny fail of the DLC. 3 shinies on the team with 2 of them being brand new. This was off to a great start. There was another new area nearby called Reveler's Road, where we would start our next shiny hunt, Vulpix. Unfortunately, my luck had run out. It took a couple of sandwiches to find it, but eventually... Oh, there it is! I was looking at chat! Yeah! Shiny Firefox. So many golden shinies today. Nice! Try a quick Ultra Ball just in case. If not, we will Thunderfang it. No man, we didn't need to. Let's go! Nice. After a bunch of discussion and some generic Vulpix and Ninetales nicknames, we went with Storm Vixen for the name, and continued in the story. We arrived at the first signboard where Kieran approached us to read the story on the board. It told the tale of the Ogre Pokemon and the Loyal 3, which were named Okidogi, Monkey Dory, and Flamingo Wingo, all happen to be there as well. The story told of the Loyal 3 laying down their lives to fend off the ogre, and Shrek went back to his swamp. We took an awkward selfie with Kieran and went off to do our next shiny hunt at Apple Hills. Sentret. I love shiny ferret, so Sentret needed to be hunted. A bunch of them would spawn near this tree here, so after making a normal sandwich, we began our hunt for shiny ferret. Oh, my Milotic is so sick, right? Oh! Speaking of sick shinies, there it is! Shiny Sentret, yes! Oh my god, it's like nearly the same as my Yenna, look at that. We've been zooming through these today. Yes! Alright, I'm not messing around. Let's evolve it. I want to see what shiny ferret looks like in this game. Okay, so the nickname for Sentret. We wanted a ferret name for when it evolved into ferret, so I decided to look up famous ferrets for fun. After some deep dive into some ferret lore, we discovered that Queen Elizabeth I had a ferret. I spent about 10 minutes searching for its name, and I got led to a tweet that said its name was simply, "You can see a ferret named Fat Guy tonight on..." Wait... That's not real. That is not what it is called. What was the Queen's Ferret called? It was not called Fat Guy. What was it? Where's the Queen's Ferret? I wonder what it's called. Why did it say Fat Guy? So now that we had Fat Guy, it was time to evolve it. And oh my god, this shiny looks so good in the DLC. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Please look good, please look good, please look good. Please be a good pink. Please be a good pink. Also, please be taller than the grass because Jesus Christ. Oh, that looks nice. That's really nice, dude. Let's go, Fat Guy. Afterwards, we headed out to find the second signboard. From this one, we learnt about how the ogre had 4 masks to use, and how its power would change depending on which mask it wore. Pretty cool. Once Kieran left, we went out exploring and found Oni Mountain. Ready for our next hunt, we looked at what new Pokemon we could find for the decks here, and a familiar face showed up. Geodude, meaning yet again, Graveler could make it onto our shiny only team. So of course I made a ground type sandwich and went looking for my favourite rock with no legs. Oh, there it is! Yay! The all reliable. He's gonna be Graveler or lass. Oh, it looks clean, dude. So many gold shinies. It is gonna be Graveler. Boom. Yeah. Now with Graveler on the team, we were able to go meet Kieran over at the dreaded den, which had some connection to the ogre Pokemon. Here Kieran challenged us to a battle. Now that I had a ton more shinies on the team, I needed to win this. He threw out his ferret and I brought out Shenzi. Shenzi was taken down, but Storm Vixen avenged her by taking out the ferret. Next, I threw out PGG Tips and he had a Poliwhirl. Selecting Leaf Storm, the Poliwhirl got absolutely wrecked, and his final Pokemon is Yanma, which Storm Vixen easily defeated, and we won our first battle against Kieran. Nice! After finishing our battle and walking off, a mysterious creature was watching us and ran off. The dreaded den was the home of the ogre, which we checked out with Kieran, and then he told us to go meet him at his house to get ready for a festival happening later that night. Before heading off, we evolved Storm Vixen into Ninetales. Yeah!
So pretty.
Oh my god, that looks so cool, dude. And of course, Graveler. There he is. What Graveler is evolving? Why is he so close to the camera? Oh my god! Yes! Graveler has returned! We got to Kieran's house and met his grandma and grandpa. They helped me get ready for the festival by changing my look and said that I needed to wear a mask for the festival, and that they had some in the back. But when we got there, so did Carmine, who wanted to battle us to decide who would take the mask. What a bitch. So, we battled her. She had a Morpeko, Swadloon, Sinistra, the evolved form of Poltergeist, and a Mightyena, which after some time, we fought and defeated in order to earn the mask for the festival tonight. But because she's a lanky bitch, she didn't let us have it. We arrived at the Festival of Masks. The festival thrown to celebrate the loyal 3 Pokemon. Kieran tells us that he really likes the ogre Pokemon and thinks it's cool, and then runs off to buy us a candy apple. What a nice guy. Then we get forced into a minigame where we have to pop balloons resembling the Loyal 3 and the Ogre. Who am I, the monkey from Balloons? After finishing the minigame, we leave to see a weird green kid leaving the festival, so we chase after it. As we get there, Wilt from Foster's home catches up to us and shouts up at the weird kid, who suddenly drops its mask, and it's revealed to be a Pokemon. We go to give it its mask back, but it runs off scared. It probably took one look at Carmine and didn't want to chat with the Eiffel Tower. Kieran runs over to ask us what we're doing here, so we lie to him, and he runs off and leaves. Carmine asked us to keep all of this a secret between us, and then the festival ends. The next day we go and visit Carmine's grandpa, who asks to see the teal mask that was dropped. He then sits us down to tell us a secret. A long time ago, a man and an ogre came to Kitakami from a foreign land. The people of the village feared the man and the ogre, who looked so different from them, and so they refused to let the travellers come anywhere near the village. The man and the ogre were saddened that the villagers did not welcome them, but they were happy just to have each other. They settled quietly in a cave on the mountain. There was only one villager who pitied the 2 travellers. He made several masks for the man and the ogre. The masks were brilliant works, adorned with the gems a man brought from somewhere far away. By wearing these masks, the travellers could hide their true faces and mingle with the villagers. The man and the ogre were overjoyed. They thanked the mask maker for his kindness. Wearing the masks, the man and the ogre started secretly joining the village festival. The mysterious pair soon became the talk of the village because of their brilliant masks. In fact, rumours about them quickly spread far and wide, even to distant lands. But rumours of exquisite shiny masks attract more than just innocent curiosity. A group of greedy Pokemon soon made their way to the land of Kitakami. These Pokemon sneaked into the cave in which the man and the ogre lived, and tried to make off with the masks, which were carefully stored away. The man happened to be there. He managed to hold on to one of the masks, but he was not strong enough to protect them all. The Pokemon stole the other 3 masks. Several hours later, when the ogre returned to the cave, it found its beloved home in ruin, and all that was left were the signs of a struggle and a teal mask. The ogre donned the mask and went down to the village, perhaps to search for its friend. It found the greedy Pokemon there, gloating over their stolen masks, and defeated them. The villagers, of course, had no idea what was happening nor why. All they saw was the raging ogre, and they felt great fear. The villagers thought the 3 Pokemon had fallen trying to protect the village from the ogre. To honour their sacrifice, the villagers named the Loyal 3 and interred them with care. Wounded and weak, the ogre returned to its cave, alone with great sadness. So he's the innocent one. So it turns out Shrek is actually the innocent one in all of this. We leave the teal mask with Grandpa so that it can get fixed. Turns out Kieran was listening all along. I'm sure nothing bad will come from this happening. So after all of that, it was time for our next shiny hunt at Fellhorn Gorge. And I already knew which shiny I was going to hunt. Shiny Ducklet. And you will see why in a second. And in literally a second, because this was my fastest shiny hunt of Scarlet and Violet. Oh, Wooper as well, but I can't get Wooper because it's been in the game before. Hey, oh my god, I found it already! I said it in before, shiny Duckling is right there! Oh my god, I'm putting in a heal wall. Dude, that's insane! Oh my god. I thought Poochyena was going to be the fastest one today, because Poochyena took 2 minutes. That's the fastest one today. Holy. Level 69 as well.
Hey, yo.
Shiny Ducklet's official name is Grapes, after the popular YouTube song A Duck Walked Up to a Lemonade Stand. But seeing how the game will not allow us to use the name Grapes, we went with Lemonade Stand. Afterwards, we bump into Kieran, who tells us that the final signboard is over by Paradise Barrens. But before we head over there, it was time for another shiny hunt at Wistful Fields, which was on the way. This area was perfect. It had a shiny Pokemon that I've always wanted, a shiny Vikavolt. So we hunted for shiny Grubbin, and after about an hour or so of hunting... Oh, that's it! That's a shiny Grubbin! Yes, dude! That's the one I wanted. I can get a Vikavolt when I want now. Next shiny hunt is down. Okay, that's very noticeable compared to the others. That is very noticeable. Boom! 1 Ultra Ball. This is Railgun.
Yeah, he's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love one of these.
Boom.
Look how
It's so sick, dude. Oh my god. That is a sick shiny.
So cool.
That, oh my god. I finally had my shiny Vikavolt, a Pokemon that I never hunted for back in Gen 7, but it looks amazing. We named it Railgun. So we headed over to Paradise Barrens next, and the second I got there, I already knew which shiny I wanted to hunt next. Jangmo-o. We are one, you and I, we are like the earth and sky, one family under the sun. Hoe bomboe. Oh, there it is! Yes, it looks so sick! Oh my god, it looks so sick, yes! And we got it with the ferret, which is just pink as well. Bro, look at how nice that looks! Yes! Oh, there's so many shinies!
So many today, well done.
No, my god. I feel like, because I was singing Lion King when I found it, I need to name it something from the Lion King. Yes! Oh my god, look at his arms. That looks sick. Yes! Alright, I'm ready to see this one. Here we go. Here we come on. Bro!
It's
That
so
looks
sick.
sick! Oh my god, dude! That looks amazing!
Braids for days.
We named it Kiara after Simba's daughter from The Lion King 2, seeing as how I was singing a song from the film when we found it. Just before we went to the final signboard, my chat told me that in this cave was the evolution item for PGG tips, the Unremarkable Teacup. He's so small.
He's just a little coffee pot right now. And now he,
Yeah!
he's so cute.
Yeah, look at his
Look at
little
his
hair.
little teacup.
We finally arrived at the final signboard to meet Kieran. He asked us to battle him, and our shiny Pokemon absolutely destroyed him. It was cool because we had a lot of the same Pokemon, so being able to see the difference between the normal Pokemon and the shiny Pokemon was awesome. After reading the signboard, Kieran told us that the Shadow Man in the tail was his great-great-great-grandpa or something. It was time for the next day. We headed over to the brand new area, the Timeless Woods, for another shiny hunt. Here you can find wild phantoms. So we made a ghost-type shiny sandwich and got to hunting. And after not too long, like this one right here for a second, looks like it. The main thing you want to look at is the cheeks and this shiny phantom right here. Yes, dude. Let's go. It's so sick. Yes, dude.
It's so pretty.
Oh my god, let's go. We called the shiny phantom Stumps, but with a Z, because he's cool. Next up was Kitakami Wilds for our next shiny hunt, Gligar. Oh, there it is! Yes! Yeah, he's so blue. Oh my god. That was so fast. Right, let me try a quick ball first. Let's see if we can get him. Gligar. Come on. Yes. Big Pog. Let's go! After capturing Fang, the shiny Gligar, it was time to catch up with Carmine. She tells us that to finish fixing the mask, we need some crystal clusters from a place called the Crystal Pool, at the top of Oni Mountain. On our way up the mountain, we enter a new place called the Infernal Pass, where we can start our next shiny hunt. So, we make a fire-type sandwich, and after a little bit of hunting, and that's what leads me up there. Oh, there it is! It's at the steps! Dude, that looks so good! It was waiting for me at the steps! Are you kidding me? What is going on today?
You're lucky.
Bro, it is my birthday, look. It is cracked today.
That's really nice.
Oh my god, dude. Yes, dude. That's so fast. After grabbing Slugma nuts, we head up the stairs here to enter the Crystal Pool, where Carmine is waiting for us, but not before we start another shiny hunt. There are lots of coffins around this area, and Coffin has a really nice shiny. So, we made a poison-type sandwich with some noodles and got to work. Oh my god. Do you know what the little bits of music remind me of here? Not like the singing and stuff. Oh, I love how I'm trying to talk about it, you know, and it's thundering and lightning, you can barely hear it. I don't know how many people will get this. When you had a PS2, and you just sat at the main menu, like before you loaded up a game, it sounds like the atmosphere from the PS2. I've been thinking for ages, I'm like, what does this sound like to me? You just... Oh, there's the shiny as well, yes! Oh my god, I'm gonna call it PS2. Yes! Don't explore, don't explore, don't explore, don't explore, please capture, 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 capture. No, dude! Let's go! Crit! Nice! Oh my god! After capturing PS2, the shiny coffin, we only had one more area left to shiny hunt. So before continuing the story, I decided to go and hunt the final shiny. And oh my god, the game defo wanted me to wait for this one. To be fair, a lot of the shinies already had taken me no time at all. But inside the mountain here in the chilling Waterhead, it had me do not one, not two, but 4 shiny sandwiches. That's about 2 hours worth of shiny hunting. Still, for shiny hunting it's not bad, but when most of the shinies were taking us less than half an hour, we really felt this one. In this cave we could find Mindfu, a super nice blue shiny. So, after a bunch of hunting... Oh, there it is! Yes! Finally, dude! Oh, that stands out a mile away. Look at it. Yes! Finally. You took so long to appear. Oh my god, buddies are stopping me. No! I want my meerkat. Did they disappear because of the battle? Or did they disappear because... Oh, thank god for that. Holy crap, dude. Oh! That gave me a scare for a second then. Oh my god, I thought it was like gone. Yo, thank you, Holy. Yeah, it's such a nice shiny, right? Such a nice shiny. Well, the rest of the DLC we need to do. There it is, we got our simples. Our little meerkat. Yes. Now that we had all of our shiny Pokemon, it was time for the most interesting parts of the story, which we now get to do with a full shiny Pokemon team. We get back to the Crystal Pool to meet Carmine, and suddenly the ground starts to shake and out jumps a wild Milotic. As a pair, me and Carmine double battle the Milotic and make quick work of it. We notice that it drops a crystal cluster. We head back to Carmine's grandpa's house to hand it to him, and he tells us that Kieran has actually ran off with the Teal mask to the Loyalty Plaza. So we chased after him. When we arrive, he challenges us to a battle, so we can try and prove his strength, but as we did before, we wipe out his entire team. He gets well angry and punches a wall before giving the teal mask back to us and running off again. As he leaves, the statues of the Loyal Three began to shine. Oh god. What the hell? Banjo and Kazooie showed up? Flamingo Wingo! What is going on? I'm so confused. Wait, they just left? So after some casual resurrection, which is never explained by the way, if anyone knows the reason, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure they just decide, right boys, it's time to be alive again. They head off to the Kitakami Hall, so we travel there to track them down. Once we arrive, the caretaker and villagers are all excited saying that they met them and gave them powerful food and that they picked up the shining masks, like it was just an Amazon package that they left ages ago or something. It's pretty funny having just me and Carmine being the only ones who know the true nature of the Loyal Three. We hurried to the dreaded den to check up on Ogerpon, and as we got there... Oh... After confronting them, Mojo Jojo decides to step up and battle us. It wipes a couple of team members, but after some time, we defeat it. After scaring the three away, we gave the teal mask back to Ogerpon, and Carmine decided that we should become the mask retrieval squad. Ogerpon joined us in order to keep it safe, and then we went back to the village to ask about any information of where the Loyal Three could have ran off to. After talking to the local villagers, we regrouped to discover each location of the Loyal Three. Kieran then decides he's not coming with us because he's a little bitch. So, it's up to me and Carmine to take down each member. First up, Monkey Dory. When we arrived, King Kong was already on the scene. The food that the villagers had gave him had increased their size dramatically. We challenged it to a battle. Monkey Dory was poison and psychic. Luckily for us, Carmine comes to help out with the battles, and together, we take down the first of the Loyal Three and retrieve the first mask. Next up is Flamingo Wingo. After some battling, we figure out that it's poison and furry, and we took it down. The second mask had been retrieved. The final of the Loyal Three was located at Paradise Barrens. Clifford the Big Dead Dog is what he's about to be, is a poison and fighting type. All of the Loyal Three had the poison type because they're all toxic AF and just straight up dicks. I know that I think about it, it's what Monkey Dory actually looks like. After some battling, we take it out and grab the final mask. After the battle, Kieran finds us and tells us that we need to bring Ogerpon to the village, and once we arrive, everyone is waiting for us. Turns out Kieran had told them the real story about how Ogerpon was the innocent one in all of this, and they apologized to it. Ogerpon is allowed to visit the village whenever it wants. It was time to take Ogerpon home to the dreaded den, so me, Carmine and Kieran head up the mountain to escort it home. As we are saying goodbye, it turns out Ogerpon wants to stay with us, and before we have a chance to say yes, Kieran chimes in with a haven't you people ever heard of, wait, no, sorry, he wants the ogre for himself. Sorry, it's just the her. He wants one final battle to prove that he's in fact strong enough to look after Ogerpon. So we level up our Pokemon to match his and take him on in one final battle. Like right. Kieran's stronger than the champion of Paldea. And I'm not talking about me. Hey, let's go, Mystic. Nice. Oh, the flame. If I miss a Fire Blast, I'm leaving. Oh, it was close combat. Wait, no, did I even attack? I'm so confused. Did I even attack? I don't think I got a chance to attack, right? Thank you. Nice. After defeating Kieran, we can now capture Ogerpon, but before we can just lob a ball at it, we enter a battle, and here's what happens. Let's go! Oh, so I can't just lob a quick ball at it? Jesus. Ivy Clutch? Holy crap. I play Pokemon Scarlet. Oh, my HP is restored as well, that's cool. For a second, I didn't think it let me use the potion. I was like, hang on. So close. Boom. Oh, and it changes the colors. Oh, that's sick. Oh, this is cool, dude. I like this a lot. So this is probably gonna kill me now. I'd see it, wouldn't I, during the battle? Holy! What is this? Maybe steel? Oh, it's still super effective. Yeah, so I know the actual Teal mass. Dipling coming through. Our starter shiny Pokemon. Catch. What do I put it in? I've got no nice Pokeballs. I'm just gonna put it in a Premier Ball. Deities. I had no nice Pokeballs ready for that. We capture Ogerpon and Kieran runs off crying for the millionth time. It was time to head home. We sleep until the next day and awaken to find a message from Carmine waiting for us. She's at the Loyalty Plaza. Maybe Kieran was the ogre we met along the way. Once we meet Carmine, she asks us to battle one final time with Ogerpon. Now, because this fight has to have it on the team, and it's not a shiny, we agree that we'll put it on the team, but not use him. If he wasn't shiny locked, we might be able to use him. We begin our final battle of the DLC against Carmine, a character who at first I really hated, but the more time we spent together working out how to find the masks, defeat the Loyal 3, and save Ogerpon, I really started to look up to her. Because she's tall. We used our shiny Pokemon that we found across the Kitakami region to defeat her once and for all. After the battle, Carmine is about to open up and tell us something, but she is interrupted by Briar calling us that it's time to go home. We head back to Kitakami Hall for the final time to say our goodbyes. Carmine tells us to come visit the Blueberry Academy soon, which is leading into the next part of the DLC. Kieran is nowhere to be found after the goodbyes are done, and we are met with one final cutscene of Kieran. Maybe press that button on your neck and it might help you out. Oh, damn. I just got Avengers Infinity Ward. Oh my god. And that is the Teal mask, but I can only use shinies. I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough, and let me know down below how you are finding the DLC. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay proper good.